Hello, everyone. Vic McCarty here in Cadillac, and we're at the Career Tech Center right at the moment, visiting with Dave Cox. Now, Dave, thank you for having us this morning.
Thank you for being here.
All right, now, you are a man who wears many hats. We'll get to the Career Tech Center here in a second, but let's talk a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. You are the executive director, and you're looking for, what's the position you're trying to fill there?
We're trying to fill up the president. Bill Tenza, longstanding president of the Cadillac Career Chamber of Commerce, retired in December at the end of the month. So we're in the process of finding his replacement.
You know, it's interesting because you think of job-filling responsibilities, and usually it's pretty straightforward. But I would assume it's a little different to find somebody for a chamber president. What do you look for?
It's a great question. Actually, it's an opportunity to look at what the strengths that we had with Bill and the areas that we think we could improve upon. So we're looking for somebody with, obviously, chamber experience would be a huge plus. People skills, relationships, of course, some economic development, which we think is needed in our area. But really, it's about networking, bringing people together, and explaining the value and the purpose behind being a chamber member.
All right, so what does Cadillac face as a community? You talk about economic development, and I know what the folks in Traverse City, for example, are facing, but what is Cadillac facing?
Well, you know, one of the biggest areas of concern is the skilled trades, which happen to be at the Career Tech Center. Is our mission of preparing students for career success. Skilled trades in our areas is high demand. There's jobs available. We're just not finding necessarily the people. There's also our biggest challenge with a lot of new workers in our areas, young professionals, and housing. Housing is a big issue here in Cadillac, and keeping and retaining those young professionals because they've got a lot of energy and a lot of new ideas, and I think they could bring a really vibrant need, if you will, make it a little more vibrant in the area. But lots of different needs economically, but really the workforce is something that we want to make sure the stronger the workforce is, the stronger the schools are, the stronger the manufacturing sector is, keeps the ball rolling. So that's kind of our big push.
One of the interesting things that has been discussed over the past few years in the country, higher education and the cost of said higher education. Here at the Career Tech Center, what you're offering is careers. Talk to me a little bit about what goes on here with that.
Well, we have 14 state-approved career and technical education programs. All of them end with a form of college education or credits, free credits to the student, as well as industry-recognized certifications where they can have an employable document right out of high school and go right to work. We also have going on seven early college programs. Those are our programs that lead to an associate degree 1 year out of high school at no cost. And we're proud of those programs because they all lead to jobs. They're job essential areas, whether it's networking, computers, welding. We're looking at public safety field. We've got our business management program, our hospitality program, and next year our engineering technology program. And we're offering a mechatronics robotics program that will be actually housed at Baker's Lake City campus. So the best part about those are all positions and programs that can end in careers that are in high demand.
And you just took me on a quick little tour with our cameraman, Wyatt, who actually came here to the Career Tech Center for digital media. Yes, impressive digital media department.
It is. It's awesome. We got a great partnership with My News 26, and really great doesn't do it justice. Eric's been awesome. We recently got a grant for some equipment. We're going to put some equipment into one of the vans that we can take out and use students to volunteer at the sporting events to run the cameras behind the scenes. So the partnership with digital media has been phenomenal. We also have a partnership with 9 and 10. We also have a partnership with 107.9 CDY and another station here in town. I think it's the Bull. I'm trying to remember them all. There's so many. But those partnerships and those outreaches to those kids give them opportunities in audio broadcasting, television broadcasting, behind the scenes stuff, and perhaps maybe freelancing, that kind of thing.
Well, if Wyatt is any example of what you guys produce here, you do a fantastic job. Yes, he's a tremendous kid, and he does a great job, and he's got a good background. I did want to touch on two things actually. First of all, you walk into a classroom filled with kids, they all clap for you.
Yeah, that's part of this teacher evaluation process. She knows if they clap, she might get a little bit better evaluation. Yeah. No, it's just kind of a cool thing, and there's been some competition between programs. Nice. When Mr. Cox comes in, they clap, so it's all fun. The kids love coming here. I mean, there's just an energy and culture about this building that I make it fun. We want to meet and greet and have a great time here.
And your outgoing message on your voicemail, probably the most uplifting and positive and great outgoing message I've ever heard.
Well, thank you. I try to change that. It's hard to keep up, but depending on the season, the holidays and all that, it's fun. You want to have a message that's like you said, welcoming and warming, and CTC is the place to be. So I want to make sure people know that.
Dave Cox, Chamber of Commerce and Career Tech Center, thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.
In Cadillac at the Career Tech Center, and also talking about the Chamber, I'm Vic McCarty for My News 26.